Hello everyone, my name is Helen and I work at the Armagh Observatory and Planetarium, and today I'm really excited to show you a teaser of our brand new Cosmic Classroom, our new virtual offering for this year. So today we're going to take a quick tour of the night sky, see some of the stars and celestial objects that we can see out there in the night sky. So I want you to look at the screen in front of you. And what planet are we on? That's right, we are on planet Earth. How did you know we're on planet Earth? What clues gave it away? Maybe you saw the lovely green grass or the trees back there or the lovely blue sky. It's definitely our Earth. Is it daytime or is it nighttime on our Earth right now? That's right, it is daytime, and we know that because we can see the sun in the sky. We want to take a good look at the stars during this session. So here's a question for you. Are the stars always there, whether it's daytime or nighttime? If you think they're always there, pop your hand up. If you don't think they're always there, keep your hands down. If you popped your hands up, you are correct. The stars are always there. We just don't always see them because of our atmosphere. Okay, so are we ready to see some stars? Brilliant. So I want you to get your pointer finger at the ready and point at the sun for me. So the sun, it rises in the east and then it sets in the west. It gets to its highest point at around 12 noon. And as the sun starts to set, the sky gets a little bit darker. And then we can start to see the stars. Okay, so I've been told that you all are really great at counting, and since we've got all of the stars, I thought a nice activity would be to see if we could count them all. So are you with me? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'd be here all day, wouldn't we? Yeah, maybe we'll scrap that for now. But what I did want to show you were patterns in the stars. So way back, before they had TVs, before they had Xboxes, anything like that, they made up patterns with the stars, and they are called constellations. So what we can see here are lots of different patterns in the sky, and would you believe some of them are animals and some of them are people. So let's see if you can guess some of the constellations. So any ideas what this one here might be? I wonder, did anyone guess that it is a horse? Anyone guess that it was a horse? A horse with wings, no doubt, and no back legs. This is Pegasus, the winged horse. And how we find Pegasus is looking for this shape here. That's right, it is a square. We're looking for the great square of Pegasus. Don't worry if you didn't get that one. Let's see if you can find another one in the night sky. What about this one here? What do you think this one might be? I'll give you a clue. It's another animal. It's a little bit easier to guess, perhaps. Well done if you guessed that it was a dog. This is Canis major, the great dog. And a great thing about Canis Major, not only does it quite look like a dog, but if we take the artwork away, can you see this really bright star in Canis Major? It is known as Sirius, and it is the brightest star in our night sky. So it's a great one to try and find. Now, the last one I'm going to get you to guess in the southern part of the sky anyway is this one here. Any guesses? It looks a little bit like a person, doesn't it? This is Orion the Hunter. And now I've brought up the artwork. You can see there he's got a club in this hand. Now, the great thing about Orion, it's got lots of different stars and stars of different colours as well. So when we think of stars, what colour do we think they are? Yeah, a lot of the times we think they are white, but I want to draw your attention to this star here. What colour is this star? This star called Rigel. Anybody saying a bluey white colour? Yeah, it's sort of a bluey white colour. And if we compare it to this star here called Betelgeuse at his shoulder, what sort of colour is that? Yeah, it's a sort of reddy orange colour. And believe it or not, why we're looking at these colours is because we can tell the age of stars just by looking at their colours. So the reddy orange star, Betelgeuse, it's getting older and cooler. So Rigel is younger and hotter. So remember, looking out for the stars, look for those colours and you can estimate their age. Now, the final thing I wanted to show you in Orion was this beautiful thing here. Now, this is the Orion Nebula. And nebulae are where stars are born, or it's what happens when stars die. So here we are witnessing the birth of stars. So lots of stars are being born in this beautiful nebula. Now let's turn our attention to the northern part of the sky, because I wanted to show you this special guy here. Anybody know what this constellation is here? This is Ursa Major, the Great Bear. And why I wanted to show you him was because this asterism, so this smaller pattern made up of 7 stars, it looks a little bit like a saucepan with a really long handle. Anyone know what it might be called? It is called the Plough or the Big Dipper. And it's a very useful thing to help us find a special star in the northern part of the sky. So we're going to use these 2 stars here. We've got Merrick and we've got Dubhe. And I want you to follow along with me. We're going to count to 5. We're going to do a 5-star hop. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and arrive at this special star called Polaris, or sometimes it's known as the North Star. And the reason this star is so special is because if I'm to speed up time here, you'll notice all of these stars are moving apart from the North Star, which stays still. And that's because it directly aligns with our axis of rotation. So if we were to draw a line from our North Pole right up into space, it would eventually meet up with the North Star. So that's enough talk about stars for now, I think. Let's turn our attention to our natural satellite. Does anybody know what our natural satellite is called? There's a big clue on the screen for you. That's right, it is our moon. So let's take a quick trip to the moon on our tour of the night sky. So there we have it in all its glory. What is our moon made of? I'm sure some of you have said cheese. That would be great, wouldn't it? A moon made of cheese. However, it's really made from rock. And what are these circles you can see there on the moon? What are they? If you said craters, you are correct. And these are formed by meteors or space rocks that bash into the moon and leave their mark. There were 12 astronauts in total that landed on the moon. Does anybody know the names of the first 2 astronauts that landed on the moon? If you said Neil Armstrong or Buzz Aldrin, you are correct. They were part of the Apollo 11 mission. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think I am ready to get my feet back onto the Earth. So we'll say goodbye to the moon and get back down to the ground. So there we have it, a quick tour of our night sky. I hope you have enjoyed it. And don't forget to have a little look up in our night sky and see what you can